Finance Example 8. A traditional individual retirement account, IRA, is a retirement account in which the money you invest is exempt from taxes until you withdraw it. Let's say that starting at age 20, you deposit $50 each month into an IRA earning 5.5% interest. So there's a couple of things that will help us know what kind of formula to use. Okay, one of them is you're depositing money into an account and you are depositing $50 each month. This is not one lump sum. You're depositing the same amount into the account on a regular basis. That is an annuity, and more specifically, a savings annuity. Okay, so they ask us, how much will you have in the account when you retire in 40 years? All right, let's make sure that we have all the information here. So what is your regular payment? $50. Okay, what was your interest rate? 0.055 when we changed this to a decimal. Okay, how often is that compound in a year? Well, he's putting that he's depositing $50 into the account every month. So that makes that 12. All right, so what is our T? What's our time? So it looks like he's going to retire in 40 years. All right, now we are going to substitute these values into our formula, our annuity formula. So we'll have 50 times 1 plus 0.055 divided by 12 raised to the 12 times 40 minus 1. And then we're going to divide that by 0.055 divided by 12. Okay, and as we've done before, if you'd like to, you can go ahead and multiply the 12 times the 40. Some of you really won't need to do that depending on your calculator. All right, if you have the calculator with a fraction bar, you can type this in just as you see it. But if you do not, you will absolutely need the following parentheses, or else you will not get what we call the right answer. Order of operations uses this division bar as a grouping symbol. So that means for you to communicate correctly to your calculator what you want it to do, you will absolutely need a parentheses around the numerator and your denominator. You are communicating that you would like for them to do this operation, and the last thing you want your calculator to do is divide. Well, either way, regardless of what kind of calculator you have, you should end up with $87,051.98. Now the question is asked, how much interest will you have earned? Well, it's not like compound interest where we were able to see this final amount, think about, well, how much did we put in? And then all we had to do is subtract. We're going to have to find out how much did we deposit. Okay, so you deposited $50 every month for 40 years. So that means you ended up depositing $24,000. Okay, so this is how much you deposited. This is how much you ended up with. So we are going to want to subtract to figure out how much interest you earned. So you earned $63,051.98 interest. Okay, so because this is how much you put in, this is how much you ended up with, and the difference is going to be the interest.